On the night the fog slid down from the mountains, Elin was certain she was alone. She had lived her whole life in the small valley, where stories were traded like bread, old tales about spirits in rivers, lights in the sky, and trail that turned to stone when the sun touched them. Elin never believed those stories. Not really. Stories were for children and long winters. That night she was walking home late, her lantern a small, trembling star in the mist. Then she heard it. A sound like rocks grinding together, slow, heavy, breathing. Elin stopped. From behind the pine trees, something moved. Too tall to be a man, too broad to be a bear. The fog thinned just enough for her to see it. Gray skin like cracked stone, moss tangled in its hair, eyes glowing faintly like embers buried deep in ash. A trell. Her heart hammered so loudly she was sure it could hear her. Every story she'd ever heard rushed back at once. They eat people. They steal children. They cannot lie. The troll stepped forward, and the ground seemed to flinch under its weight. Elin wanted to run, but her legs refused. Instead, she raised her lantern, its warm light spilling across the creature's face. The troll flinched too. "Don't!" it rumbled, voice low and rough, like a mountain waking up. "I mean no harm." Elin blinked. You speak?" The troll nodded slowly. "I have spoken longer than your village has stood." They stared at each other, fear on one side, loneliness on the other. Up close, Elin noticed the troll's eyes weren't cruel. They were tired. "I only cross the valley at night," it said. "The sun hunts my kind. I walk to remember the old paths." Elin swallowed. "Everyone says Trill are monsters." The creature let out something like a sad laugh. "Everyone says many things." The fog began to lift, and far away, the sky hinted at dawn. The troll stepped back into the shadows. "You saw me," it said. "That is enough truth for one life." By the time the sun rose, it was gone. Years later, Elin would tell the children of the valley her own story, not of a monster, but of a forgotten being who walked carefully through the world. And sometimes, when the fog rolled in just right, she swore she heard footsteps in the forest, moving gently as if trying not to be seen.